Well, here's a question for you. Do you want to live longer? Most of us are hopefully saying yes. Well, the world's longest living people, they don't pump iron, they don't run marathons, they cook healthy, they bike to work, they drink wine with their friends. Dr. Rob is in the house to share the secret to a long life. You were just saying, actually, our cooking guest today, Bardu Maine, you were there last night having yourself a drink.
I was there partaking in the red wine, which is what helps you live longer, and they serve excellent wine at Bardu Maine.
And that's part of life, is just enjoying every single bit of it. And that's what you're saying, that's how you're going to live longer.
And that's the secret that we found out in these blue zones. And you may have heard of this before, the blue zones around the world, these people who live longer. Okinawa, Japan, Loma, California, Sicily, Sardinia, all these areas where people tend to live longer. And there's secrets that all of these people know to live longer.
And they all sound very simple, but let's go ahead and go through the list here. The first one that you have is move naturally.
Yes, get out and walk. What was found through the research is that most of these people are active all day long. They're riding bikes, they're walking. They don't pump iron, they don't run marathons. They just do what their bodies were naturally meant to do, which is get out there and move.
And I love when you hear, a lot of people that say a lady's turning 98 years old and you say, what's the secret to long life? She says, well, I take the stairs.
Yeah,
she's not taking the elevator. The next thing you have here is eat plants. In today's day and age, we're seeing a lot of fast food, stuff like that. Eat healthy, eat plants.
Yes, you want to have more of a vegetarian skew towards your diet, and light proteins like fish and turkey and eggs, not so much red meat. Not that red meat's bad, but you want to limit that a little bit.
And stop at 80%. What do you mean by that? You always hear give 110%.
Yeah.
When you say 80%, cut off there. Why?
When it comes to food, you only want 80%. That's when it's time to push back. When you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm no longer hungry, it's time to push back 80%.
And then we've talked about this many times before on the show. Everybody needs to kind of have their own passion project. You say find your passion, and that, obviously, if you have a purpose for, what you love doing, life's going to be so much more enjoyable.
Absolutely correct. When you live your passion, what is it that you like to do, and you do that, the rest will come naturally, and you'll live longer.
Okay. We hear that song, Live Life in the Fast Lane. You're saying take it down 2 gears if you can.
Yep.
Shift down.
Slow it down. That's exactly right. You need to slow it down. When you're go, go, go all the time, you're driving all those bad hormones, all that stress, all that adrenaline, and it's not good for the aging process. You need to take a deep breath and relax. And drink some red wine.
And they always drink some red wine. Yeah, we're going to get to talk about that red wine here in just a moment. But before we talk about the red wine, love your loved ones first. Put them first and foremost before anything else.
Absolutely. Stay with your tribe. Find the right tribe. Live with your loved ones. Have those connections with the people that mean the most to you, and not superficial friends who really don't care about you. Spend your time with your loved ones, and when you're with your loved ones, then you want to drink the red wine, and you want to do it at great places like Bardu Maine, where everyone's friendly and fun, and you can have a great time, and you let the stress of the day go, and you know what? You'll end up living longer and happier, and your soul will be fulfilled.
I feel like you can sum all this up by just saying, don't take life too seriously, and just relax. Pump the brakes, if you will.
Yep, pump the brakes. Here in the United States, we live such a fast-paced life, and when you get over to Europe, it's so low-key. Things get done, they just get done at a very slow pace, and they relax and enjoy life the way it was meant to be. You need to enjoy every moment with your family and your friends, and good, healthy food and good drink.
Yeah, folks, don't be afraid to take a step back and take a breather and just enjoy life and spend it with friends and family. A good friend that we always love having on, Dr. Rob. If anybody wants to learn more about what you do, or perhaps if you have any other tips, where can people find you?
RenueHealth.com.
RenueHealth.com. Simple as that. Thank you so much for being here.
Great to be here.